Hi actors, it's Wendy Alane, Wright, talent manager at WAW Entertainment in Los Angeles, California. And I just got an email that says, is there a way you could please share some tips and advice for students who are still in high school and wish to pursue their acting careers? She says, I'm in high school, I'm in the drama program for a year, but I don't really know which classes I should take in high school or which colleges to really focus on. And I'd love to have some advice from a professional. So, Maya, you know, high schools offer a very standard drama program. They teach acting, acting 1, acting 2, things like that. And then they put on productions throughout the year, and you audition for them for the drama, you know, the professor. And usually he picks his favorites to be in all the roles. And you may or may not get parts in those plays, but you should definitely work on the production in some way, whether you are in the chorus or a stage manager or involved with lighting or this building of the set. Just be involved, stay around your theater, and do as much of the work as you can that the theater will let you do. If you can find a community theater outside of your high school, go get involved in a community theater. There will be other roles you can audition for, and you can be involved in the whole process of, you know, sometimes when I was younger, and I started theater when I was 9. I stayed with that theater company for until I was about 21. I did play after play after play after play after play, some of which I had the lead and some of which I had a supporting role. And, you know, you just become part of an ensemble. And you know, we did things like print out the flyers, hand them out throughout the town, you know, post them all over the place. Sometimes we worked the box office. We would help set the stages up. We would strike after the stage was coming down, after the play was wrapped. We'd play all kinds of parts from supporting to lead, and it was a theater family, and I loved every minute of it. So get involved in a community theater if you can. I suggest that. In terms of finding acting classes, the things that you study in your drama school in high school are not what you're going to study to become a professional actor. Becoming a professional actor, you need a scene study class. You need an on-camera class that teaches you how to act for the camera. You need a cold reading class. That is a class that, you know, you get handed a script and you have to figure out what to do with it to bring that character alive, just like that. Say you go in for an audition and they say, you know what, you're really good, but you're not right for that role. And that's the one you practice for the last 3 days. And they take that script away from you and hand you a brand new script and say, try this role instead. You've got to have technique in place to be able to draw on right away to make strong choices and present a very interesting character right then and there without any time to have prepared. And you need to know how to scoop down, look at the lines, and look back up and deliver what you're saying. So that's a cold reading technique you learn in that class. You don't really learn that in drama school and high school. So if you're in a big town, I'm not sure where you live, you didn't say, I don't really know, but if you're in a big town, try to find some kind of professional acting classes in your town that teach cold reading, on camera, so you can get some practice working in front of the camera, and that's also practice looking back at the footage afterwards to see how you best look on camera and how to work with the camera so that you pop. And definitely, you know, scene study and improvisation is so crucial. Improv really teaches you how to be in your body and loosen up and not be in your head. You know, it really teaches you how to be spontaneous in the moment and just trust your instinct and go with the flow while you're acting. So taking an improv class is really, really important. So those are the classes that I would highly recommend. And in terms of colleges, if you go to my blog, secretsofAhollywoodtalentmanager.com, my blog has something like 75,000 views. There's a lot of information on there. I know a lot of you are very familiar with my YouTube videos, but there's also a lot of blogs with a lot of information and stuff I don't list. I don't list everything, you know, here on the video. I've written it in a blog. So there's one called Acting Schools, and it lists the top 20 acting schools in the country, their websites, their phone numbers, their addresses, and all that stuff. so you could click on those links and start investigating those schools. I highly suggest you go to my blogs and read through the titles and see that there's lots of other information there for you. But I'll just tell you right off the bat, the #1 drama school in this country is Yale Drama School. If I could, snap my fingers and have the training I'd like to have as an actor, it would be at Yale Drama School. And there's many amazing schools in New York City that you want to check out. The list gives you about 20 of the top schools. So that's my advice for you. And let me just say one more thing. If you go to Yale Drama School or any major, college that has a well-respected film school, like USC has a very well-respected film school, even when you come out of college with a degree in film or theater, or a BFA or whatever, MFA even, a Master of Fine Arts, you will still need to take on-camera acting classes, improv classes, cold reading classes, audition classes, and acting business classes. By professional actors, professional teachers, and professional actors. Because the kind of education you get at an institution is somewhat different than the education you're going to get from working professionals in the business who are going to teach you how to navigate, real life jobs and real life auditions. When you're in college, and I was reading an article about it today, which I highly agree with, when you're in college, you tend to play, you have 20, 30 people in your production, and you don't have old people, so somebody 20 plays an 80-year-old. You tend to play, all kinds of characters that you would never be cast for in real life. And you play all kinds of ages that you would never be cast for because there are people those ages that can play them. So in college, there's a lot more freedom to just, make up stuff that is really not happening in the real world. In the real world, there are very specific acting techniques that work in the audition room. There are very specific roles that you're going to be right for. And there are very specific acting techniques you need to learn about auditioning. And they don't teach that in colleges usually. So you're going to have to get out in the real world and then take more classes to learn how to audition and become a working actor. Okay, so yes, go to college and take your classes. But I do suggest you minor in business. If you're going to major in theater, I highly suggest you minor in business, because you're going to need both the art and the business to succeed in show business. Okay, talk to you later. Oh, I forgot to tell you, like my page by giving me the thumbs up. Leave me comments below. If you like what I'm saying, please subscribe to my channel and show me the love back. I really would appreciate it. And talk to you later. Bye.